Candace Owens drops bombshell on Charlie Kirk death, saying they lied to us. Candace claims Charlie was targeted because of what he was about to reveal. He had dirt on big names. He told me he was going to go public in October. If you thought political drama in America had already reached its peak, think again. This one feels like it was ripped straight out of a conspiracy thriller, except it's playing out in real life. A young political firebrand shot down in broad daylight. A chilling revelation from his closest ally, and whispers that what we're being told doesn't add up. Whether you admired Charlie Kirk, disagreed with him, or never even followed his work, his sudden and shocking death has left the nation with more questions than answers. And Candace Owens' latest revelation just made those questions louder. So what exactly happened that day in Utah? And why is Candace claiming Charlie's death wasn't random at all? Let's dig into the story step by step. The day everything changed. On September 10, 2025, Charlie Kirk brought his Prove Me Wrong tour to Utah Valley University. Known for his fiery exchanges with students, the 31-year-old had just started answering a tough question about mass shootings in America. Then, in an instant, the unthinkable happened. A single gunshot cracked the air. Just one bullet, but enough to bring everything to a standstill. Charlie was struck in the neck, collapsing in front of thousands of horrified students. Within minutes, chaos spread across the campus. Police, FBI, and campus security flooded the scene. But the shooter vanished without a trace. One gunshot, 3,000 witnesses, and somehow no one saw the killer escape. How is that even possible? The hunt for the shooter. What followed was a frantic 33-hour manhunt that felt like something out of a Netflix series. Authorities recovered a high-powered rifle in the nearby woods. They found palm prints, footprints, and even surveillance footage. A $100,000 reward was offered. For a moment, it looked like the investigation was closing in on answers. Then came the twist. The FBI released photos of a possible suspect, and it was the alleged shooter's own parents who recognized him. Tyler Robinson, a 21-year-old from Orem, was soon identified as the prime suspect. Prosecutors later revealed chilling text messages. "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it," Robinson allegedly wrote to his partner. And later, when confronted by his roommate, he confessed, I'm sorry. Case closed, right? Maybe not." Candace Owens enters the picture. While the case against Robinson seems airtight on the surface, Candace Owens has blown the lid wide open with her recent claims. According to her, Charlie's assassination was no random act of violence or politically charged outburst. It was, in her words, a silencing mission. Candace says Charlie had been sitting on explosive information, dirt on big names, as she put it. He had confided in her that he was planning to go public with this information in October. His targets? Corruption in education, government, and big tech. And then, just weeks before his big reveal, he's assassinated in broad daylight. Coincidence? Or was someone making sure he never got the chance to speak? The chilling theory. It's not the first time the death of a controversial figure has sparked theories of cover-ups and hidden agendas. History is full of them. But in this case, the timeline alone makes people's eyebrows rise. Think about it. A rising conservative voice with a massive platform. A man unafraid of public confrontations. A political climate more polarized than ever. And then a claim from his closest ally that he had evidence that could rock the establishment. Is it really that far-fetched to wonder if there's more to the story than we're being told? Forgiveness in the middle of fury. One moment that stunned the nation came during Charlie's memorial, when his widow Erica addressed the massive crowd of 200,000. Instead of anger, she offered forgiveness. "That young man, I forgive him." Her words were powerful, but they also left many wondering. If this was just about one angry student, why does it feel like the story doesn't end there? Why do Candace's claims resonate so deeply, even with people who don't usually buy into conspiracy talk? The cracks in the narrative. Here's the thing, there are pieces of this puzzle that just don't quite fit. Thousands of witnesses, yet the shooter disappears instantly. A rifle found in the woods, but no immediate capture. A suspect who seemingly confesses through text, Yet a close ally insists the motive was much bigger. It's almost like two parallel stories are being told. One by the courts, and one by those who knew Charlie best. And when those stories don't align, the public's imagination does the rest. What happens next? Robinson is facing 7 charges, including capital murder. The evidence against him is strong, and prosecutors are pushing forward. But with Candace Owens' revelations now circulating, the pressure on investigators is higher than ever. People want to know, was Robinson just a lone actor fueled by hatred? Or was he a convenient